What's up guys, it's David, and today I'm reviewing the brand new album from Thundercat called Drunk. Thundercat is a bassist and singer, and even if you're not familiar with his solo work, you may have heard him collaborating with other artists such as Flying Lotus or Kendrick Lamar. Me personally, I'm a big fan of him, so I was definitely excited to hear this, but I was a bit hesitant when I saw that the tracks were all between like 1 and 2 minutes long. They were all very short track lengths, and I was worried that maybe they'd sound kind of unfinished or incomplete. But I have to say, what I was actually most impressed with is that it's the complete opposite. These short 1.5, 2 minute songs, they all feel complete and full. None of them ever feel like they're cut off too short. They all feel like fully developed written songs, and that really impressed me because that's a really tough task to pull off. The first track, besides the little 30-second intro, is called Captain Stupido, and this immediately sets the tone for what the album is going to be like lyrically, and that would be super humorous and just plain goofy. On this track, he's talking about beating his meat and going to sleep. It's just absolutely absurd, but this is exactly what you're going to get on a lot of these songs. The song is an instrumental track that's very frantically paced. It has this crazy rapid piano, drums, and bass playing, and they all mesh together to create this wonderful crazy fusion of a song. The song Bustin' These Streets is a very humorous take on society's obsession with technology. You have him singing about how he doesn't know what he would do with his life if he couldn't tweet. I find the song A Fan's Mail absolutely hilarious because the tone and mood of the song is so serious, but then when you listen to his lyrics, he's just singing about how he wants to be a cat, and there are these hilarious meow meow meows in the background. It's a really funny song, but I also really love the instrumental. It's really catchy as well. The song Walk On By features Kendrick Lamar and is definitely one of the more serious songs on here. I like the weary tone of the production. Thundercat's hook is really great, and Kendrick brings a verse where his flow is very reminiscent of To Pimp a Butterfly. I really liked his verse and the rhyme scheme. He's kind of talking about righting his wrongs. Kendrick usually always comes through with an awesome feature no matter what the song is, unless you're talking about that god-awful Maroon 5 song, I Don't Want to Know. I don't ever want to hear that again. Let's forget Kendrick never did that verse. And then most everything else he's done has been great when it comes to features, and this is no exception. The song Tokyo probably has my favorite lyrics on the entire album. He's talking about a trip to Tokyo where he's gonna blow all his cash on anime, and he's talking about how when he was a kid he went to the dentist office and the dentist gave him a Dragon Ball Z slap-on bracelet, and that fucking ruined him. It's really funny. The song Jamil's Space Ride has this super cool glitzy electro synth instrumental that kind of sounds like something I'd hear playing Super Mario Galaxy or something. It's one of the songs on the album that's only like a minute long, but again, it still feels fully fleshed out to me, you know? I don't listen to this and think it was cut off short. The song Friend Zone finds Thundercat getting a little bit salty at this girl who's put him in the friend zone, and he kind of gets progressively more angry at her as the song goes on. At first he's just a little annoyed and like being a little childish, like, I'd rather play Mortal Kombat anyways, but by the end he's like full on angry, talking about how he'll put her in the garbage, and it's really funny. And let me just say, when I'm saying all these songs are funny, they're all really catchy and have really great instrumentation too. I love Thundercat's signature bass playing, like you know a Thundercat song when you hear one. So these songs are all hilarious, plus they're just really great sonically. But of course they're not all just funny and humorous. The song Them Changes is definitely more serious, even lyrically. This song was carried over from his EP that he put out back in like 2015, and I'm glad he did because I really love this song. It of course has his signature slick groovy bass playing. I just really love the chord progression on here, and like I said, it's a more lyrically serious song where he's basically talking about this girl who broke his heart. The song Drink Dat just proves that Wiz Khalifa is one of the most boring, useless rappers in the world. His presence is so just bland, and whenever I hear him on a song, including this one, he just completely kills any momentum it has. But beside Wiz's completely throwaway verses on the song, I actually really like Thundercat's hook on here, and the more chill, smooth production is really cool too. At the end of the day, I actually really like this album. A lot of the songs are super catchy, and they all have really high replay value. In fact, this album as a whole has very high replay value, at least for me personally. I love Thundercat's witty, goofy, and sometimes just plain dumb lyrics. I know a lot of people say he has a limited vocal range, which may be true, but I actually really like the presence of his nice falsetto vocals on whatever track I hear him on, but especially over his awesome, groovy, funky bass playing. And a majority of these instrumentals may be led by his bass playing, but if you've heard any of his other albums, you know that his sound just does not get repetitive. He's a great songwriter, and he knows how to keep it fresh every time. This is definitely one of the best albums I've heard all year, and I'm going to give it a 4.25 out of 5. I really enjoy it. But what did you guys think about it? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, and thank you guys as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.